4-3, solving equations by adding or subtracting. So to solve equations, we use the inverse operations. Inverse operations undo each other. So inverse is opposite operations. So for this example, y minus 5 equals 10. The opposite of subtraction is addition. The addition property of equality tells us that if you add the same number to each side of an equation, the two sides remain the same. So for this example, we have x minus 7. If you add 7 to this side, it becomes x and 0, so those cancel out. So if you add 7 to this side, then you get x equals 3. You can plug the 3 back in for 3 minus 7, negative 4. Negative 4 equals negative 4, so it checks out. Pause the video to try a few examples. For the first example, you have negative 13.9 equals n minus 9.7. You want to make sure that you add 9.7 to both sides. So we add, pay attention to your signs. This one would be a negative 4.2 equals n. The next example is x minus 5 equals 20. So you add 5 to both sides, and you get x equals 25. If you go back and plug both of these numbers in, we have 25 minus 5 equals 20. So we get 20 equals 20. And then up top, we have negative 13.9 equals negative 4.2 minus 9.7. Negative 13.9 equals negative 13.9. And they check out. The subtraction property of equality tells us that if you subtract the same number from each side of an equation, the two sides remain the same. So in this example, n plus 4 equals 9, you would subtract 4 to make the equation leaving your variable. Pause the video to complete a few examples. The first example is 23 equals y plus 11. You have to subtract 11 from both sides, and you get 12 equals y. For the next example is 0.7 plus a equals 0.4. You have to subtract, remember the sign is in front of the number, 0.7 from both sides. And so we get a equals 0.3, but the number is negative. So if you go back and you plugged in these numbers, you would see that both sides would be equal. Pause the video to complete the lesson review. Make sure you show me the lesson review for verification of this video.